monetary fund.
Is the president's defense team open to witnesses at this point, or are you ruling out calling witnesses?
We don't. Our position has been consistent. They've got to meet a burden to do that. We don't think they will. This is going to be a decision that the Senate makes, but we're prepared for any way it goes. We're ready to go. I mean, we've been ready to go for, I've been ready to go for 33 days. So we're certainly ready to go now. We're glad at least the process started.
Do you want to call Hunter Biden?
We're not making any determinations on what witnesses we might call because we don't know yet their case. We're still hearing it. We'll see what happens. We don't even know if there will be witnesses. So we're just going to have to play that as it goes.
What have you heard so far from House managers that as an attorney you immediately wanted to start rebutting?
Well, I mean, what I heard this afternoon was that that the concern was, I mean, there was a whole presentation on this, which I thought was odd, that the president did not meet with President Zelensky at the Oval Office. He instead met with him at the United Nations General Assembly, as if that's a ground for impeachment. And also the fact, what was the second one they said was the delegation sent to President Zelensky swearing in wasn't a high enough ranking delegation. I mean, we've had an hour and a half of that today so far. So, like I said, we haven't even started our case yet. They've just gotten theirs underway.
Can you give us a summary of the case?
No. Of course not.
Do you feel that you need to make a case about the president's motivations for? Is it related?
We're going to look. There's two parts of what we're going to do. We're going to respond, of course, to what the House managers have put forward, and we are going to make an affirmative case defending the president. Yes.
The president said this morning he suggested that he may like to sit in his own trial, but that his counsel may recommend against that.
His counsel might recommend against that.
He should show up.
No, that's not the way it works. I mean, no, presidents don't do that.
Do you think the Democrats move too slowly? Will you pick up the pace?
You tell me. Are they moving too slowly? I mean, here's the reality. They have 24 hours to put their case forward. Okay? It looks like they will take all 24 hours. We will make the determination on our presentation of the case based on what we're responding to and based on our affirmative case. I don't know if it's going to take 10 hours, 14 hours, 24 hours, or 6 hours. We're going to have to, listen, when you're in a proceeding like this, you have to be flexible, you have to be fluid. We're doing that. Next.
Is it damaging to have the president be seen on TV?
Okay, I'm sorry.
Is it damaging to his motive to have the president on ABC saying he would accept
No, it's not. I mean, I understand what they're making it for an emotive purpose. It's a video that's been seen before. It was there was a lot more to that video than was seen. And the fact of the matter, none of that violates any laws or rules or regulations. Next.
Has the president taken an active role in here? Is he giving you guys notes as this is playing
Well,
out?
A, I would never tell you if he was. B, he's been a little busy.
How would you handle it if Bolton was called as a witness?
How would I handle it? It would not be a decision that I would make individually as the president's private counsel. The White House counsel obviously would be the primary there. As a former.
Would we recommend executive privilege?
I'm not going to look.
Any witness like Mick Mulvaney?
Well, I'm not going to say. Look, I mean, I had the whole discussion yesterday about executive privilege. I had the chairman of the Judiciary Committee, who's now a House manager, saying that executive privilege and other nonsense, as if the Constitution and the Supreme Court's decisions on executive privilege didn't exist. They do exist. We will apply them when appropriate. We'll determine that as the proceedings move forward. I got time.
Senator Cruz,
One more, last one.
Senator Cruz was just here saying that Hunter Biden's testimony is critical and directly relevant. Do you agree with that?
I'm not going to. I have tremendous respect for Senator Cruz. I am not going to comment on what testimony may or may not be relevant. I'll take one more.
After the Chief Justice admonished both sides yesterday, is that going to change how you approach your defense?
I have known John Roberts for a long time. I have appeared before John Roberts. I have been co-counsel with John Roberts. There was some emotion on the floor yesterday, but when they accused my client of lying, when they accused the United States Senate of lying, when they've accused my colleagues of lying, and then the chairman of the House Judiciary Committee says the words executive privilege and other nonsense, it's going to evoke a reaction. That's all I'll say. Thank you, everybody.